Okay, cohort 18. Good evening, everyone. And congratulations. Confirm, please help me confirm if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Jessica.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, ED. Good evening, DED. Good evening to all the board members, the board of trustees. Good evening to the management team, and good evening, cohort 18. Today is your graduation, as I'm sure you already know, but our numbers are not impressive. I'm sure all the graduating students are not even in class yet. So even though we are supposed to start now, please let's get them in class. Get them into this venue. This is the venue.
Good day, Jessica. So
Good day, Edith.
there's an issue with our Zoom, so it's not them. There's a peg limit for 100. So everybody that's supposed to join, tell your people to continue on YouTube. They can continue on the YouTube. We're streaming live. So it's not their fault.
Okay then. All right, so I'm sure they are joining us on YouTube right now. We are going to commence with our program. And as usual, as Nigerians, patriotic Nigerians, which the Electoral College has taught us to be, we are going to be starting with the national anthem. So, Chalia, over to you, please.
Charlie, we can't seem to hear it from here. Jessica, maybe you can just go on with the recitation if it's not audible.
Okay, I think we should just go on to reciting the pledge. So please, you can unmute yourselves and let's recite the pledge.
I
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Next on our program, we are going to be
You're muted. Jessica, you need to unmute.
Yeah. Thank you. So next on our program, we are going to be recognizing the members of the Board of Trustees, the backbone of the Electoral College. And I want to especially welcome any of the board members that are joining us either in class here or on the YouTube channel. Thank you for all that you do. We really appreciate you, we honor you, and we thank you for being here with us today. And also to all the facilitators, this cohort would have not been possible without you, literally. Our ED is intelligent, but he cannot do everything. So we thank you very, very much for your time, for your effort, for your knowledge. Thank you so much for all that you have poured into the cohorts. Many of you have done many cohorts. Some of you, maybe 18, I'm not sure, but for all that you do for the college, for the knowledge, we really appreciate you. Students, can we appreciate them wherever you are, whether on WhatsApp or, whether on the Zoom call or on YouTube? Please, let's put it in the comments. Let's appreciate them. They have done so much. And to all our invited guests, those of you that invited your family and friends to come and see you graduate, welcome, family and friends. We appreciate your presence. And now I'm going to be calling on the president of the cohort for his speech. Madam President, you have 3 minutes for your speech, please. Thank you. Is Madam President in class? Please raise your hand so that we can unmute you. Okay. All right. You can go on, please.
All right. Thank you very much. Good evening, the ED. Good evening, the DED. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It is written by, or a quote by Warren Benny said, "Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality." It is on this note that I wish to express a heartfelt gratitude to Electoral College Nigeria, Mr. Kunle Lawal, the Executive Director and the brain behind Electoral College Nigeria, Mrs. Lisa Umi, the Deputy Executive Director, and the ECN team for their dedication to empowering future leaders in Nigeria. Your commitment to excellence has made our Politeracy and Governance 101 journey impactful. We are grateful for your leadership and vision. The past 9 weeks has been an educative and yet an inspiring journey. We've learned, we've unlearned, and we've relearned. As always said, it has actually happened in reality. Then the simulation exercises for the cohort 18 was an experience which has been transformative, teaching us the intricacies of politics and allowing us to apply theoretical knowledge in practical setting. The presidential election, which was held on Thursday, 21st of August, 2025, where you gave me your mandate, which saw to my emergence as president of this esteemed cohort. To the electorates, I thank you for your trust and support. To my opponents, I appreciate the spirited contest that enriched our democracy. You all contributed significantly to my victory. To my party members, your unwavering support has been invaluable. As I take on this new responsibility, I call for unity across party lines. Let's put aside differences and work together to build a prosperous nation. The politics is now over. It is now time for real governance and leaders to unite for progress. And I pledge to represent every citizen of cohort 18 with honor, delivering the true dividends of democracy. The relationships we've built will last forever beyond this election and the whole Electoral College Nigeria. We'll work as one team to make this government work, ensuring every one of our promises is being fulfilled for the benefit of our people. I'm committed to serving you fully, ensuring growth and progress for all. Together, let's come together and make our nation a better place for everyone. Congratulations to all the graduates. And remember my mantra, non-ministerial said ministerial, call to serve and not to be served. Yours in service, Kelechi Esther Chinaza. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam President. That was a very beautiful speech. Thank you. And at this time, I'm going to be calling on our special guest for his speech. Our special guest is Dr. Toby. Dr. Toby, you're welcome, sir. It's good to have you here.
Hi, can everyone hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. First off, let me say I'm a very, very proud big brother hearing Esther speak. As after she's been appointed president, I believe, of this cohort, Esther, I'm extremely proud of you. I encouraged Esther to take the course, and not only did she take the course, she's leading, which is what the theme of my talk is about. So Esther, congratulations, very, very well done to you. And to the whole Electoral College community, I have to say that I am immensely proud of what Kunle and the rest of the team, Kunle, Lisa, and the rest of the team at Electoral College have built here. I started trying to join the meeting at exactly 8:01, and the meeting was at capacity. It wouldn't let me in because it had reached the 100 people capacity to enter the meeting. And it just goes to show the immensity and the gravity of the success that this platform has accomplished over a short period of time with very limited resources. You've built a movement that cannot be denied and that cannot be trivialized. And I'm so proud of you. And as we work as co-travelers in this journey to a new Nigeria. Now, I've titled my talk Lead for a few reasons. And I'll just, so in ancient Greece, there was a very popular saying, or in classical times, there's a very popular saying that when Cicero spoke, people said, great speech. How he can talk. But then when Demosthenes spoke, people said, let's march. And I want this talk to be a let's march talk. Because it's one thing to say nice things and to say to say how we want Nigeria to be better and how we want to get involved in the process. It's another thing entirely, and we're motivated and pumped. We're proud Nigerians. It's another thing entirely to say, what are the practical things that we can do and how do we start to march towards that better Nigeria, and what role do you and I have to play? And I've tried to simplify or condense the thrust of my message to 4 key things, which is tied together with the acronym LEAD, with the first one being learning and networking. And what you guys have started to do by committing to the Electoral College and going through this politeracy class is that you have shown that you are ahead of most in the learning and the networking phase of it, of what it would take to play an active role in marching towards a new Nigeria. You have learned about political literacy. You've learned about the democratic process in Nigeria. You've learned about the political parties. You've learned about the structures of Nigeria's democracy, how elections are won and lost. You've learned about the media. You've learned about the legislature. You've learned about the president, the presidential system of government. You've learned about federalism. You've learned a lot. And that is a crucial element, crucial part of this work towards being part of building the new Nigeria. The second part, which I think is just as crucial, probably most important, is seeking mentorship. Because in Nigeria, the way the political system in Nigeria is structured is that it is really hard to build from ground up. And that's because the system is designed to, quite frankly, perpetuate the people that have power and money and resources. So the best alternative for people who don't start with power and resources is to find mentors. And that job of finding mentors, and it's perhaps the most important thing you would do if you want to build a political Nigeria, a political career in Nigeria, finding the right mentor. And that job is not necessarily, it doesn't really mean that if you're looking for Tinubu as your mentor, you go start with Tinubu. You may not today have access to Tinubu, but you may have access to someone 2 steps ahead of you who already has a mentor of theirs who is 2 steps away from Tinubu. Pick that one person that you can find and that you have access to and serve them. Serve them. Serve them diligently and loyally. And as you're doing it, as you're giving your best, realize that relationships, there are some that are for a season, there are some that are for a lifetime, and you never want to build a lifetime relationships with a seasonal person. So yes, we want to continue to build relationships, we want to continue to build trust. You don't want to betray people who have been good to you, but also realize that as you are growing, you will need to set your sights high as you grow. So the people who are the person who's your core mentor today may not be your core mentor in 2 years after you've grown a few steps. Realize that as you grow, you will, your need for mentorship would also evolve, and leverage digital networks to amplify your voice, connect with potential mentors and people that you can mentor, because sometimes it's from the people that you can mentor that you then meet other people who can help you. So that process of learning and networking is super critical. The other thing in this learning and networking is about building expertise. And I think that's super critical. Expertise, yes, learn about political stuff, but also ask yourself, what do I really bring to the table in this work of development? I remember one time when, after I had finished doing helping with a political campaign back in the day, I asked myself, okay, so if they say they want to give me a position now, what position can I function well in? And I thought to myself at the time, it looks like the only thing they can give me that would be good that I can do is probably commissioner for youth or something like that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to build technical expertise such that if someone wakes up tomorrow and says that they want to give me a position, there is a technical capacity that I can develop, that I can deliver and develop that, perhaps other people can't in the way that I can, and that I can be valuable in that way. So I set myself to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go deep on my expertise in technical stuff, and I got a PhD in policy analysis. So nobody can say that they understand policy or or economics or anything like that more than I do. I get it. So build expertise such that when you give opinions, you're not just picking stuff out of your butt. You know what you're talking about. You can stand toe to toe with anyone anywhere in the world and speak competently, and your expertise is respected. That's super important. The second point I will make is to engage. I spent too much time on the first point, so I'm going to rush through the next three. Second point is to engage, volunteer, advocate, create tangible impact, whatever it is you're doing, whether you are in business, whether you are in government, create tangible impact, do something. The third point that I'm going to make is act with integrity. The truth is that perhaps Nigeria's biggest problem today is the fact that the link between productivity and wealth and results, wealth and power has been delinked. I'll say that again. The link between productivity, working to create the real results, the real things that people need, and wealth, which is money, power, comfort, we have severed that link. What do I mean by that? Right now, most of the wealthy people in Nigeria are wealthy not because of the work they do, but because of the bribes of the largest lump sum monies that they get. So you have people who go work for government, they're working in government, their government salary is 230,000 naira or 500,000 or 300,000 naira or 400,000 naira, money that cannot do anything. But the minute there is a bid to build a road or to do anything, they turn around and tell the people who are going to do the work to first of all bring them 2 million naira before you can even submit your bid. And then when you win your bid, bring another 10 million naira. So in the end, the person who is actually going to do the work that is going to change the lives of the people may have very little profit left behind. But even if they get the job, because you have spent all that money to try and do the work, but still you may not get the job because there's a higher bidder. And then the guy who did almost nothing now, just because he has money, he has political power or a position, a role in government, has collected plenty money without work having been done. Someone has gone to the farm to farm and to create food that we will eat. But then to just drive, first of all, if they are not kidnapped by someone while they are farming, who then asks for 100 million naira, even if that doesn't happen to them, they are now driving from their car from Abakaliki, Benue, where they farmed, to Abakaliki, where they will sell it. And they meet 10 checkpoints on the road. Each checkpoint, soldier will ask for 20K. Police will ask for 5K. And before you know what, 700K is gone between where you farmed your food to where you are going to sell it. 700K is gone. How much profit is left? So why are we surprised that food is expensive? Because the people who are creating the value are losing so much value to people who are creating no value in the middle. So in the end, we are paying for it. And that is the biggest issue that we face in Nigeria, because what that leads to is that people then start getting discouraged about being productive. And because they say to themselves, if productivity is not what leads to success, then let me do what leads to success. Let me go be in the team of the people who are collecting rather than the team of the people who are doing the work and having to pay. So that's what is, and the longer we let it perpetuate, the worse it becomes. Because what the tip that I remember when I was younger, the tip we used to give police was 20 naira, 30 naira. That money has gradually increased over time. It has gradually increased over time to the point where it's become unsustainable. And it's right now, it's almost as if the police themselves are the bandits that are kidnapping people on the road. So we've got to do something about it. And now is the time. It begins with you and I. And the final point I'm going to make is track your impact. As you're doing things, tell your story, track your impact, and realize that it's not a one-day journey. It's a long-term journey. You won't, Nigeria's political process, again, the way it has been designed today is that you cannot, it is hard to start from the people who are at the top have almost created a multi-level marketing chain that it's hard to just jump to the top. So you've got to sow your seeds. It's a long-term game. Whether you're starting in business, and I think it's a very legitimate way to start in commerce, make a name and money for yourself in commerce, but as you're doing that, also be contributing to the political process, or start from the bottom in the political process, make a name for yourself. Whatever it is, whatever your chosen path is, realize that it takes time. And the people who we see at the top today, they won't be alive forever. They will go. And when they go, vacuums will be created. And we need you to be the person who is prepared to take that vacuum. Let's lead the way with knowledge, serve with art, persist with purpose, because the future of Nigeria depends on you. Let's march. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Toby.
Thank you very much, Dr. Toby. And there's a lot of people don't know about Dr. Toby and myself. Dr. Toby used to be executive director of the CJID, which is a close partner to the Electoral College. We've done quite a lot together. We've pulled the gubernatorial debate in Lagos. We've monitored elections. We used to be on TV together. Then Toby decided to, go bigger and leave me alone on the journey. I'll be honest, you cannot tell from cohort 4, you cannot tell the story of the Electoral College without Toby. And Dr. Toby, I'd like to inform you, we have probably about over 5,000 registrations right now. We can only take in 1,000 registrations. We're graduating about 250 people. Toby, we can't tell the story without you. So as my brother, my friend, I say thank you very much. I say, let's keep breaking the boundaries. I hope to catch up with you soon so that I'm heading something as large as you, and then we can continue what we're doing.
Just to respond to that, Kunle, we're still together. This journey is a long journey, and I've only decided to take a detour and go get create resources, because this journey, you need money, you need resources. We need productivity. We need to build things. We need to build systems. And I think a lot of that has to happen in commerce, and a lot of those resources will come from international sources. So I've just taken a different title in this, or a different job description in this journey of building a new Nigeria. We're together, all of us. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Like I always say, ED to ED. You have always had my massive respect, and we'll keep breaking the boundaries. Thank you very much, Dr. Toby.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone, and good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Toby, for that impactful lecture. We really appreciate that. I learned a lot. I don't know about the others. I'm sure they did too. Thank you, sir. Okay. Cohort 18, congratulations once again. And over the course of your cohort, the duration of the cohort, we kept reminding you and telling you the keys to success in the Electoral College. And today, we are going to know who are those that were able to abide by those keys and those that did not. I'm going to be calling on the DED herself, the Deputy Executive Director, and also the Mama of the cohort, the way we call her, Mama of the college, Mrs. Lisa Wumi for the presentation of the graduating list. You're welcome. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Good evening, everyone. Please confirm you can see and you can hear me.
Loud and clear. And you
Madam,
look beautiful tonight.
Madam at the top, we confirm that we can see you. In short, we are changing Electoral College website to www.lisaded.electoralcollege.dot. You can ask my Oga the rest.
Welcome, ma. You look good. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Good evening, ED. Good evening, cohort 18. Good evening to our invited guest, Dr. Toby. It's good to have you once again. We've missed you. All right, so the moment we've all been gathered here for has finally come, the reading of the graduating list. You know, throughout the session of the cohorts, we're always telling people, oh, come to class, it's time for class, we're waiting for you 5 minutes. So now is our own time to shine. So please listen carefully. Listen carefully, and I hope you hear your name. If you do, congratulations. If you don't be discouraged. Another cohort will soon start. We have people that have done more than one cohort, so it's a normal thing in the college. If you don't meet up, you can always come back. We'll welcome you with open hands. So not to waste so much time, I'll be reading the graduating lists. It's quite a number. I think ED was lenient. For those that think ED is a dictator, he's actually not. He was very lenient with this cohort. So we have quite a number of students graduating. So we'll just split it. I'll start with the first batch of names and then others will continue. So good luck, people. All right, so in no particular order, the first on my list here is Farid Afolabi Akinsemoyin. Congratulations. Abiodun Adeniyi Adebesin, Stephen Israel, Victor Memoye Kenobi, Courage Ubehi Adage. Forgive me, please, if I don't pronounce your name correctly. Feromi Oluwaseun Farombi, Victor Iye Enape, Rotimi Tunde Fafure, Esther Chinansa Kelechi, Success Busola Olatunbosun, Teso Simeon Biem, Alhaji Usman Jida, Inamdi Confidence Okechukwu, Ikenna Darlitin Okori, Winfred Chukwudi Eliku, Oyimmembi Peter, Oluwafunsho Olamilekan Adesina, Victor Okemute Obija, Adeyemi Akim Owojori, Samuel Olusegun Okunade, Paul Matthias Ude, Nura Yakubu, Abdulhamid Abdullatif, Gwega Peter Oyola, Nnaguru Ifeanyi Chukwu Roy, Rashidat Adebukola Hamzat, Nelson Chukwuemeka Otta, Daniel Chuka, Alexandra Ekanya, Temidayo Gabriel, Prince Rutherford Imerife, Esther Musumola Oluwa, Oluwapelumi Opeyemi Adetola, Bolaji Daniel Makinde, Nentawe Yikuldi Dominic, Muhammad Sani Tahir, Solomon Dachong Davao, Aminat Adedoinsola Adepoju, Isaiah Oluwatosin Ajayi, Kacholom Dang Chong, Bulus Kayon Mikailu, Paul Luka Gonlu, Musa Isa, Nelson Ademe, Muhammad Ademola Adetoyibo, Shekwoyemi Ibrahim Kure, Mobolaji Anuola Okanlawon, Ernest Aldehemba Audonka, Odofin CG Stephen, Amarachi Emanuela Inwauzu, Samuel Babangida John, Domdak Peter Dushu, Osarobo Enogayin, Olasukomi Timothy Olorunnisola, Daniel Peter, Tenong Alta Samuel, Ajibola Disu, Michael Chukwuebuka Modu, Toyin Kudirat Salisu.
Now to continue, good evening, everyone. The list continues with Zainab Abdul Fattah, Jude Ure Isaiah, Oluwatosin David Ejalonibu, Wisdom Iyayichuku Okeze, Taufik Adisa Owoya, Enoch Elijah Kwere, Paul Tatsega Akoho, Stanley Chukwemeka Okeriafo, Olamide Timothy Ali, Morshid Aliyu Muhammad, Tengwong Johanna Thomas, Comfort Irigbe Nosi Adams, Geoffrey Philemon, Bosade Folashade Rotimi, Lawal Zairu, Mohammed Faisal Abdullahi, Lucy Ogechi Lawrence, Maureen Monday Peterside, Gideon Johanna Azi, Solomon Vendaga Atta, Susona Joshua Ngula, Ladidi Abdulmumin, Mafeng Madiba Musa, Idris Mahmoud Ghana, Aminat Omotoyosi Abdulwasiu, Felix Omogbale Adeni Oluwaseun Oyeniyi, Sambo Ernest Gabriel, Abraham Ayomide Akinwolere, Sunday Ape, Aaron Paul Maichiki, Emmanuel Adiola Adebola, Oluwaseun Bamidele Omotayo, Usman Idris, Paul Olatunji Ogo, Noble Bariesia Nwi Naine, Margaret Adebimpe Umeche, Ekomong Etim Udo, Naomi Emigiomo Karim, Patrick Igba Aka, Sandra Uchechi Akorandu, Bagudu Sheyi Enoch, Baba Mohammed Huthman, Ephraim Yakub, Joel Alexander Giang, Adeshola Odunlade, Adeolu Ademi Blessing, Joshua Samson, John Solomon Devo, Ajadi Isaac Oluwasegun, Tobias Moses Tankart, Banjuma Christopher, Joseph Deme, Muhammad Abubakar Turaki, Nkoyo Mfom Ekpo, Agnes Sim Dugara, Ignatius Junior Nwabweze, Kolajo Eniola Ajayi, Ezene Precious Emenike.
Good evening, everyone. The list continues. Jabez Dakun John, Sarah Tudum, Abdul Hamid Oladele Lukman, Magdalene Bilat Samaila, Blessing Emmanuel, Moses Emmanuel, Chimi Yakubu Solomon, Benjamin Ejihu, Ismail Atiba, Elizabeth Adiola, Daniel Aji Musa, Adibayo Ayeni, Yakubu Cornelius, Ephraim Haruna, David Abraham, Gyang Gabriel Gyang, Ketura Pambagos, Mojisala Faith, Dehatu Titus, Camille Olalikam, Chidima Kasmiya, Goodness Oba Olua, Blessing Ewulukwa, Ogenemaru Jude Robinson, Eno Itina Supe, John Odam Manuel, Dogara Isaiah, Chisom David, Oluwaseyi Oyebi, Chika Stanley, Mudusiru Moturayo, Raphael Ogundele, Adeleke Ibrahim, Nora Donatus, Olayinka Wahib, Ibrahim Umar.
Charlie, I think you're breaking a little bit.
Josiah. Aga
Bright
James.
Charlie.
Abdulaziz. Okay, can you hear me now?
Charlie.
Am I audible enough? Yes, CD.
You were breaking for a bit. Go on, let's
let
see.
me start. Okay. Ibrahim Umar, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Phinehas Josiah. Agape Philip. Motulani Ojuri. Bright James. Favor Umi.
Yeah.
Adebayo
Charlie.
Samson.
Charlie. Yeah.
We can hear her, Edie.
I'm breaking a lot. I think probably would have missed that.
Maybe it could be from your end. Okay, yeah, I think it's Edie's network. He has gone off. Please go ahead, Charlie.
Okay.
Gigi, let someone else take it.
All right.
Priscilla Habafa.
Yeah, Gigi, I'm here.
Sahid Adirami. Ismaila Aliyu. Abubakar Marwan.
Okay. All right. SSA,
let me take it from let me take it from where she ended, where she was obvious, and then I'll take it down. Then SSA can continue.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Ibrahim Umar, Phineas Josiah, Agape Samania Philip, Motolani Olumuyiwa Ojuri, Unwana Bright James, Adebayo Samson Barua, Abdulaziz Yusuf Danjuma, Aderemi Oyenride, Sulaiman Muhammad Ganadiko, Mustafa Isa, Priscilla Mbafa Sebo, Saeed Aderemi Adigbenro, Ismaila Marafa Aliyu, Abubakar Marwan, Yusuf Olubori Olagbenro, Mubarak Oluwatosin Lawal, Tedos Shukuma Odionyema, Madai Lenokwa Gano, Michael Olaoluwa Babatunde.
And the final batch on the list are Prince Nathaniel Emmanuel, Fuanguen Nashak Elkana, Cyril Okwedile Aladetuyi, Chinonso Onukoga, Ibrahim Yusuf Gusau, Austin Oyaki Omen Isemede, Kish Iliasu Kunat, Chidiebere Nwaobi Onyegbule, Ajayi Nathaniel Adekunle, Tukara John David, Ismail Opeyemi Abimbola, Olaitan Oludare Oni, Audu Mohammed, Damola David Olunishanwon, Grace Zachariah, Ayola Joseph Abejide, Chidera Rosalia Umole, Ime Udo, Atairu Aliyu Abdullahi, Yaya Zakari, Abdurrahman Muhammad Ahmad, Aziz Olalabi Jaisimi, Plankat Jata Okefa, Ayola Zainab Adebayo, Ali Abubakar Sadiq, Paul Gonibari, Daniel Polycarp, Udua Kobong Okon, Bolton Osayanuwa, Aebonwa, Joshua Osamuyi Iyaleku, Joseph Kayode Adewale, Bukola Abimbola Aloba, Janet Chidiebere Madufo, Daniel Ogoluwaton Olajide, Ekene Benedict Okoye, Abdulhamid Jibril, Goodness Oluwadunsin, Oluwasusi, Tamuno Opobo Eretoro, Ademuyiwa James Adeleye, Taiwo Abel Awolumate, Akinboboye Progress Temilade, Felix Kingsley Ifeseyi, Richard Olajide Shogbe, Salamatu Ibrahim Mohammed, Emmanuel Adebowale Adesoya, Justin Ode Adoga, Ari Neman Shadrach, Philip Joseph Ugu, Nasri Osman, Isha Kugizo, Grace Egu Philip, Abdulahad Dalahat, Charles Omar Osobase, Mohammed Zurungwa Abubakar, Blessing Emily Oko, Rabiat Balarabe Gani, Chioma Favor Johnson. That makes 233 graduates. Back to you, Didi. Thank you. Didi, are you there? I'm done with the list.
All right, thank you so much, SSA. Just confirm that you can hear me.
Sorry, I think I was muted.
Yes, I can, yes.
Okay, Shola, let me just
Yeah,
take it
ahead,
from here.
DT.
Sorry, I was muted. I didn't know I was muted. All right. I was speaking. I didn't know I was muted. So congratulations to this 233 students. You've been found worthy in both learning and character. Congratulations to you. You are now associates. You are no more students. You are now associates of the Electoral College. So congratulations. In addition to this, we had some students.
Please, Lisa, you have to inform them that the entire list will be placed on the group. I think you skipped that. The entire list will be placed on their group eventually, later today. So
Yes.
just keep that in.
All right. Thank you for that, Edie. So like Edie said, the entire list will be placed on your groups so that you can check through your names and be sure that your names are on the list in case you didn't hear your name or in case maybe the network or something. And your certificates will also get to you within the course of the week. So in addition to this graduates, we also have some students who did exceptionally well during the cohort, and we'll be recognizing them and be giving them some special certificates. So the first that I would like to call will be the best in attendance. And for that, I would like to request the honor of Mr. Livinus Ibiang to present the Kilali Ibiang Award for best in attendance. Good evening, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Lisa. All right, the executive director and founder, the Electoral College, the directors and staff of the Electoral College, to our distinguished graduates of this very special cohort. Once again, I want to congratulate all of you for staying true, for keeping the focus, for your perseverance and diligence. Today, we have convened here to celebrate excellence. And this very award recognizes not only academic achievement, but also discipline, leadership, and dedication to continuous growth and learning. This award, which has been titled Stellar Attendance, is being presented to a student who has consistently demonstrated outstanding performance, not only in class, intellectual curiosity, because I know all of you have, been involved actively, and you have also inspired one another. Therefore, it is my very singular honor and privilege, as ordained by the Electoral College leadership, to present the Stellar Attendance Award in this polyteracy class for cohort 18 to no other but Farid Afolabi Akinsemoyin. I congratulate you on behalf of the faculty and staff. I congratulate you on this well-deserved achievement, and I hope that this recognition serve as a stepping stone to earn greater accomplishments in the future. Like I said, it's just the beginning, and I'm really very excited that beyond this stellar attendance award, there are others that will be announced here today. So once again, congratulations, Farid. I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of this entire cohort, just like others that we've had. We are proud of you because we know what had been committed to you, and we know that you are going to make the best use of it. We've already started seeing all of the, outputs, and we are looking forward to critical outcomes that we follow from here. So once again, congratulations, and over to you, Lisa. Thank you for the honor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ibiang. And congratulations to you, Farid. This was well deserved. You didn't miss any class, and you're always the first to come to class. Most of the time, even the moderators and admin meet you in class. So congratulations on your well-deserved honor. Next, we'll be presenting the award to the best party. And for this, I'd like to request the honor of Mr. Kevin Nakoje, one of the Board of Trustees of the Electoral College, to please help us present the award to the best party in this cohort. Mr. Kevin.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, beautiful. Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to our 233 graduates. We're indeed proud of you all. And in the words of Dr. Toby, Nigeria expects a lot from you all, and we expect even more as ambassadors of our literacy and governance class and as ambassadors of the Electoral College. Thank you for taking out your time and devoting your energy to complete this course. So, the Herbert Macaulay Award goes to the All Progressive Grand Alliance. We always say the party is the engine road to you becoming an elected official, and we hold the jewels of the party very, very key, because constitutionally in Nigeria, we do not have an independent candidacy option. You need to route to a party. You have shown exemplary character. You've shown diligence. You've shown due process. You've shown excellence. Congratulations to ABGA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin. And congratulations, ABGA. This was a well-deserved win. Well done for everything, all the work that you put in during the cohort. All right, so next we're going to be going to the Ahmed Salihijo Award for Best Chairperson.
I would love Peace to present that award. Peace, Lucas.
Okay.
I will grant
all right.
Peace those honors.
All right. So Peace, please do the honors of presenting the award to the best chairperson in place of Ahmed Salihijo. Are you here, Peace? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So good evening, everyone, and thank you, Didi. Thank you, Edie, for the honor of doing this, for the opportunity to do this. So I want to say well done and congratulations to everyone who graduated from this cohort. And especially, I want to present this award, the Ahmad Salihujo Award, presented to Mr. Victor. I'm seeing a different one. Didi? Didi, are you
It's
there?
correct. The Ahmed Salihijo.
Okay, good.
Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yes, good. So I'm presenting this to Mr. Victor Kano, sorry if I murder your name, please. Kano Obi Memoe. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Peace Lucas, and congratulations, Victor, on bagging the Ahmed Salihijo Award for the most active party chairperson. And finally, last but not the least, I would like to call the ED to please do us the honor of presenting his own special award, the Special Recognition Award from the ED's office to a special student in this cohort. ED, sir.
Good evening, Cohort 18. It's always been a pleasure to present this award. The award was created, to spot unique talents. I'll say something. I was never the best at any class. I'm happy that I have people that went to primary school with me here. And if she laughs, we'll seize your certificate. That was a joke. But there are those budding talents, who you can sense the intelligence. Great people are never the best in class. There are always those constellations, those stars in the skies, those comets in the skies that, just streak past and change the way things are being done. And for that, we created this award, which is a special award. It's been presented every cohort for one unique talent that I normally spot with my personal eyes and pick as the unique talent of this cohort. And it's my personal pleasure to present it to none other than Mobolaji Okanlao. Mobolaji is 16 and probably the youngest person. She asked me quite questions that threw me off the hook. She was, I watched her during classes. I'm very, very impressed with her personal behavior and her courage. Mobolaji, it's a pleasure to present this award, and thank you very much, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, ED. And congratulations, Mobolaji. Congratulations. From the first class, you were already spotted. And being one of the youngest in the cohort, I'm sure you're the youngest in the cohort, it was really impressive, the level of your intelligence and engagement. So well done and congratulations. So congratulations to all the awardees. After now, you'll be given some time to make a speech, so get ready for that. Shola, over to you. Thank you, everyone.
Edie, please confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you better.
I was wondering where the silk voice of the Electoral College went to. I was seriously wondering. Okay, thank you.
Edie. Okay, let me just use this opportunity to welcome you back to the virtual lectern, because right now we will segue quickly into receiving the executive director of the college to give his speech. So I have the honor and privilege to welcome Mr. Kunle Lawal to the virtual lectern to give us his speech as the ED. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, 18th cohort. Good evening, everyone who's invited as a guest. Congratulations to everyone who picked an award. But for us, you have all the awards available. I'd like to thank you all for the time you've spent on the cohort. I also like to thank you for enduring my dictatorial, how do I put it, my dictatorial leadership. For those who tried to bring anarchy, I'm sorry, they got expelled. For those who wanted peace, you got peace. For those who wanted anything else, they got it. It's been a privilege over the course of 18 cohorts, over the last 5 years. The Electoral College has raised people from different walks of life. Most questions we've been asked, why is the course free? And we've always said the greatest distance in Nigeria is between the governed and the people. That distance should also not be created when we are teaching people political literacy. That's why the course has remained free. I would say yes, we've had conversations on the board on charging for this course. We've chosen not to. I don't know, but I've tactically prevailed politically in choosing that. When you guys came in, there were about close to 6,000 registrations. You were the lucky 1,000 that broke into the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group cannot take more than the number it took. Yes, we did not graduate the entire course of you. A lot of you dropped along the way, but that's the story. We're not building a system because we want to produce all Nigerians. No, we want to produce, you normally use the 80-20 rule. We want to produce the kind of people that can drive this nation forward. We want to produce people better than Kunle Lawal. A lot of people who are role models to me, like Mr. Levin Osibian, who of course, guided my journey. There will be no Kuni Lawal without Dr. Toby, without a lot of people who have guided my journey. Even Lisa. There are times I've wanted to give up multiply. I've wanted to leave everything. And Lisa has always, stood her ground. Even though I'm trying to escape back into active politics, Lisa is the handcuff that is keeping me in Electoral College at the meantime. Lisa and her band of Silky Voice folks, who we call the Young Elder, and Tia Adesola, Talia, who's of course back as Deputy Head of Operations. We have Sekina Head of Operations. We have Tolu, the Golden Eagle, who has always been responsible for I know the faces you see is Puni Lawal. I don't want to talk about Puni Lawal today. People call me founder. I don't think I'm a founder. Leave that thing, I beg. We just they hustle, they move forward. But the people that make things work, the Jessica, the ever smiling Jessica, Borno's finest, Benue's best export to Borno. And we have of course Dukas Peace. We have Kevin Akoje from the BOT, who has been a friend. We built a lot of things together. Then my mainest man, the guy that's going to control CBN when I'm president, the SSA, who always there, to give those guys and bring in those kind of conversations. I will say I enjoyed this cohort. I had a lot of experience with a few of you. A few of you doubted things. We all learned. I learned from you guys. You guys learned from me. I think what is most critical is that as you leave, I want you to remember the discipline you learned here. For those who are tempted to steal ballot boxes, you know what happened. For those who are tempted to campaign outside parameters, you know what happened. It's easy to hate ED. But I'll tell you one thing. If you choose to hate me, then that means you do not understand the principles that govern a good nation. And you don't want to stand by rules as much as you want to claim rules. I've always tried to create something that was, beyond what we all thought. And together with my massive team, we've done exceptionally well. I'm very proud of this cohort. I'm very proud of the team. I will tell you something. When I watched your physical projects, I was deeply touched. I couldn't believe these were people that just came in. If I was soft, I would have had tears in my eyes. But election don't kill my emotion. I'm sorry, but I don't have emotions. But the best emotion I could express was giving you guys an all-round 9 points. I'd like to thank you guys so much for even submitting yourselves to listen to the facilitators. It takes a lot. One of the biggest problems in Nigeria are comprehension and accepting you don't know. Those are the two biggest problems in Nigeria. And if those problems could be taken away, Nigeria could probably be the biggest nation in the world. We don't only have the potential to be the representative of the Black world. We have the potential to be the representative of the human race, but that's only if we accept. So today, as you go into the world, I need you to critically understand that your problem isn't ethnicity. Your problem isn't the nation you were born in. Your problem definitely is not colonialism. Dump it. That's like some 60-something odd years ago. Your problem isn't APC. Your problem isn't PDP. Your problem is you. If you do not, in your own small silo, change the world, then we'll remain the same thing as we've always been. Thank you, 18th cohort. It was a pleasure to steer you over this conversation. Thank you, everyone, and I look forward to meeting you guys in the future and maybe even being hired as a campaign manager by one of you. Now, that's if you can afford me, Sha. My bill high. Forget to do this class free. My bill high, long. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And for the Gunners, sorry, I'm wearing my jersey. For the Gunners in this cohort, we're taking this season. We'll have the conversation later on the group. We're going to open the group. We'll all be able to give. We are taking this season. You know how we do now. Take care, guys. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Edie. Thank you so much. Very well said. Quite emotional because it's been a couple of weeks we've been together, and gradually we have come to the end. Coming up next, we will be taking speeches from all our awardees. We will start with the best in attendance, Farid Akishemoin. We have 2 minutes each, so please gather your thoughts so that you can deliver your acceptance speech, and let's have your thoughts. Thank you. I'll call you up now, Farid Akishamoyi, to please give us your acceptance speech and your thoughts in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. I just want to confirm, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I just want to say thank you very much to the Electoral College for giving me this award. It wasn't something I was expecting, and I feel very honored. Like, honestly, I feel so honored to be given this award because I hold the Electoral College, very high up there out of all the organizations I've joined, out of all the groups I've joined. Electoral College is up there because, like, it's kind of like a family of like minds. I definitely won't take this for granted. And yes, I just feel overwhelmed, and honestly, I don't know what to say, really, because I've gotten a
Farid,
lot of awards in my
Farid, I need to
life.
ask you a
I
question.
don't know.
This is between me and you. I will open
Yes.
class 16:35 sometimes just to you are there. What is it? Do you live inside Zoom? Are you virtual? Are you in the matrix?
So
Yeah, I've seen you
recently,
every time.
the thing is, I don't want to forget to log into. The thing is, I don't want to forget to log into class. So I have I'm in class and my phone is on loudspeaker. So once the class starts, I'm going to be present. I won't miss any class. So that's what I usually do, just to make sure that I don't miss any class, because I enjoy all classes. Like, all the classes, I enjoy it. So that's what I do.
All right, Farid. So, do I take it that that's the end? Thank you so much. Someone said Farid
Yes.
is a living AI. Thank you so much, Farid. You've given us something to work with. I believe that that's something that we can all adopt, to ensure that we are as efficient as you have depicted and shown us exemplary stuff right here. Congratulations once again.
Yeah, I
I
just
will
want to
take,
say one more thing. Sorry, I just
okay.
want to say one more thing. ED, Mr. Kunle Lawal, you have really changed my life. Like, really. I can't go on with my life without being the same person again. Like, this whole thing has changed my life completely. So I want to say thank you very much. I'm probably your biggest fan. So yes, thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you,
much. Thank you
Farid.
very much, Farid. And I won't cry. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I will move on to another award, an awardee, ED Special Award. I'd like to call on Mobolaji Okonlawon. You received the award, ED Special Award. We'd like to call you up, please make your acceptance speech, and let's have your thoughts on this and your experience so far. Mobolaji, please confirm that you're here. With the raised hand so that we
All right, can
have
everyone hear
you
me? Am I being heard?
if you're here. You can raise your hand.
We can hear
Yes,
you. We heard
you
her.
can hear you.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Good
Go
evening,
ahead.
everyone. I'm sorry, am I being heard? My internet
We
is a
can
bit
hear
bad.
you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to say thank you to everybody in the Electoral College. This has been such a wonderful experience, let me just say. I learned so much, and there were some conversations where I couldn't even say I want to impute it because I've not been in any election or I've not participated in any election-based things, but I was able to learn so much. And I really, really want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for the award. And I want to thank you again for this opportunity because it's just something that I'm really interested in, that's politics, because I want to study international law in the future. And when I saw this thing of the Electoral College class going around, oh, join, and it's free, I was like, why not? And it even started conflicting with a few things I was doing, but then I had to pick and choose my battles. And I'm so glad that I decided to stick until the end, because look at me now. I'm more educated. I understand more about the political process in Nigeria. And yes, so I just really, really want to say thank you. Thank you to Mr. Lawal. Whew. I've been really impacted by you especially, and I want to thank you again for the special recognition award. I promise it won't go to waste. And one more thing, this month I turned 17, so I can no longer say I'm 16. So that's another thing. Thank you.
We will cancel that. We accept the age you entered the college. The age after we won't pick it up. So we accept the age you entered the college with. That's your age. Thank you, Bolaji.
Thank you, sir.
So sweet 16.
Thank you, Mobalaji. Very well said. We appreciate you. And we can't wait to see and hear of the many strides you would make going forward. We have 2 more awardees that we'll like to call on. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to confirm if the best chairperson is in the room. If he's not, I'll go quickly to the chairperson or the head of the Abda Sidu party for her acceptance speech on behalf of the All Progressive Grand Alliance Party. Yes. So Naomi Karim, I would like to call you up to please give us the acceptance speech on behalf of your party and your thoughts generally on this award. Thank you. Naomi, I think you can, okay, yes, I've seen your hand. I'll ask you to unmute.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, Edie. Good evening, the Board of Directors of the Electoral College. Good evening, Cohort 18. It's been an incredible ride for all of us. And I must say that this is one of the best educations I have ever received about politeracy and governance. And I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Kunle Lawal for this initiative and to everybody on the team for always ensuring that we get the best. To my incredible party members, I mean, what would Cohort 18 have been without you guys? I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you for putting in all the efforts. Thank you for all the fights and quarrels that we had. Thank you for all the times that we won together. And I'm looking forward to all of us being a part of the real world politics where, we would go head to head and would also support each other in the real world. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. A point of correction there. So I remember that Naomi had stepped down as president, but yeah, she was the president up until a few weeks ago when she stepped down for her vice, Fermi. So kudos to you and your vice and the entire party. Thank you so much for your words, and congratulations to you and your party once again. All right, so I will move on to call the representative of the chairperson, the best chairperson, Victor Kennedy Memoye. I'd like to call on Musa Mafeng Madiba, who will be speaking on his behalf. Musa, please confirm that you're here. You can indicate by raising up your hand, and I'll ask you to unmute, please. Okay. Let's see you. Maybe if we can have a representative of the NNPP. I see Ambassador. I think I saw Ambassador. If we have no representative, okay.
Ambassador to unmute.
Okay, I'm unmuted, sir. Good evening, everyone. I have the permission of the party chair, Victor Memoye, to make this speech. Unfortunately, he's not available to do this himself. But I've been directed to first and foremost thank the Electoral College for the opportunity given, not just him, but also all members of the party. My chairman says he's very excited about the lessons learned. For him especially, the growth he's experienced in these past few weeks, perhaps nothing for now surpasses it, and he's so excited. He's quite pained that he's not here to give this speech by himself and express. He doesn't want to express emotions, but my chairman doesn't really mind expressing emotions because he's really, really excited. And is, on that note also, I also said, that was when we had our meeting yesterday. I'm also excited about all the lessons here. And indeed, I can tell you, Edie, that it's not exclusive to me, but every member of the NMPP is very grateful. And we're so excited that our party chairman is indeed the best party chairman. That says a lot about our party. So Abga, watch out for us, we are coming. So thank you very much, Edie, and we pray that God will continue to bless the Electoral College, to bless the faculty, give you the wisdom and the resources to move forward. Whether Nigeria will change, Nigeria has no choice because now we are here. Thank you very much and God bless.
Man, thank you, Ambassador Stanley. Thank you. You're giving Abga a run for their position, for their money, whichever. Thank you so much. Now the floor is open. We have just a few more minutes to round this off, but we would like to take comments. I know we can't call everyone to comment and just share their thoughts on the experiences, vote of thanks, how their journey has been, the mind shift, the shift in culture, in your thought process and patterns. We'd like to just take a few hands. Okay, I've seen one hand. So we will do that quickly, but if you're not able, please also flood the chat boxes with those comments. Ambassador, is this your previous hand or a new hand? Because you've just spoken. I know you spoke on behalf of your chairperson. Everyone has 1 minute.
Again.
1 minute. Okay, so I say Mohammed Adetoyinbo. 1 minute, please.
Additional, again, the women have gone under the bridge.
Okay, again.
Again, the women have gone under the bridge. I've not seen any
sir, we are
single
here.
female hand. Which I beg. You're waiting for reserved contract. Congratulations.
Ambassador, you can
Leave
raise your
that
hand
thing.
again. Okay.
Let's start with Precious. Adeshala.
Okay. I think Precious is a man. I don't think Precious
No,
is female, but I'll start.
She's a female.
Okay, Precious, I'll ask you to unmute.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, Good evening, Didi, and every other associate. And congratulations to all of us that graduated. I'm super, super excited, and words cannot quantify, describe how much I've gained from being in Electoral College 18th cohort. Thank you so much. I've really gained a lot. So now I will not run along with unverified information and generalization of politics is bad, politicians are wicked. I'm so excited, and I've really gained a lot, and I hope that we all are going to make Nigeria proud, and we are going to effect positive changes moving forward. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Precious. Thank you. Okay, so I'll take Mohammed, whose hand I saw next, and then if I see any other female, I'll call you. Go ahead, sir.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Good evening, the ED, and all the coordinators and all our facilitators. We really appreciate your commitment and what you have done. So we really appreciate. So for me, I actually have been into politics for like 10 or over 10 years. So when I attended this is my second time I will attend this course. So this thing. So and then it has changed a lot. It's different from the real one that we are doing, the physical one we are doing. So and it has already reshaped me. So which I want other students here that is graduating today to make sure this thing has impact in their life and in their society. So anytime they are in midst of people, they try to educate others, let them understand what we have learned here. And even if it is possible, let all of us try as much as possible to engage our people to attend this program. So it will help a lot. So because it will help us to reshape our society, to be sincere. The ED, Mr. Kunle, is only God that can reward you. So I won't lie to you because there is no amount of money. Because I used to wonder the first time I attended this program, so for efficacy. So I had the intention of asking, okay, all these things that you put together, the facilitators, all these, how do you come about it? Because you mentioned the amount you used to spend. So for this, for one course alone. So because I just wonder where do you get the money? Because I don't know. Because this is we are not paying anything. This is for free. So you are really sacrificing a lot, and God Almighty will reward every one of you. So may God bless ECN. May God bless Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I really
Yeah.
appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mohammed. So I see Omotiyosi Rabihat. I'd like to turn this. That's the lady, I believe.
Have a good evening, everyone. Firstly, I want to say thank you, a very big thank you to EDC. I might have to devise a bit, and thanks to Mr. Kulilawan. I'm doing the cost of my learning. I don't know if I graduated or not, but during the course of my learning, something impressive actually happened. I know I commented on the Zoom platform that I want to leverage on EDC, which Mr. Kulilawan gave me the audience. Like he gave me 2 solid 3 speakers from his network from EDC to speak to the program I have, and it's something that is very I cannot take for granted, because when the program was out, despite the fact though there was a low turnout that people did not actually, but they were like, those people, how did you get the network of all these people and something like that? It's something I'm very much impressed and I really appreciate. Thank you to Mr. Kule Lawan. I can see Mrs. Adeshola. I can see Mr. Salaudin and others. I really appreciate. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Bolaji Daniel Makinde. I'd like to turn this.
Good evening, ECN. Good evening, our moderators. Good evening, DED. I'm Makinde Bolaji Daniel. And first of all, I want to start with these quotes I'm very familiar with, which is, you can't offer what you don't have. And in the course of these cohorts, I've been able to understand more about that quote, in the sense that the cohort has actually brought me very close to politics. It has brought me very, very close to how the rule of law is being, executed. And it has actually showed me the pathway to becoming a better citizen and to be more proactive when it comes to governance and politics in general. So what I just want to say is that I'm very grateful, because this is the first time in my entire life that I'll be very interested in politics, due to the mindset I used to have that politics is a very dirty game and it is meant for the crooked and the wicked ones. But thanks to the ECN, it has actually reshaped my mindset, my perspective, and I'm very grateful for this. And I want to say thank you to ED for being the kind of person that you are. You know, you actually brought us, like, you showed us that there's more to us. And I want to say thank you very much. And I wish the Gunners as well, I wish them best of luck in this new season. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arsenal fan. Thank you. Aminat Adepoju, I've asked you to on this, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Edie, and every other facilitators for this wonderful program. I'm so grateful because I actually graduated. I'm really, really grateful and excited because every part of the lessons learned from Electoral College has actually been useful to me, majorly my academics. Because when I joined, I was actually in my second semester in the university, and every time I'm actually a political science student, so I never want to miss Edith's class, especially, and every other classes. So every time I'm always with my pen and my jotter, writing something out to add to my points for my examination. I'm really so excited because on Friday I signed out from school, like I'm done, and I'm also done here in Electoral College. I'm so grateful, ED. I'm so grateful, Electoral College. And to my colleagues, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone, because I've saved contact here. When I was running for AMAC chairperson, I already got over 200 contacts, and do well to see me, your dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aminata. Congratulations on signing out. Ernest Gabriel, I'd like you to please unmute. Hoping that we can take everyone. Sambo, Ernest Gabriel. Okay, if you're not ready, I'll move to the next person. Okay. Mushid Aliyu. Mushid Aliyu, I'd like you to unmute, please. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, ED and your team, and good evening, fellow associates. I'm very excited that I graduated from this cohort today, and also congratulations to my fellow associates. It is said that information is power, so I am glad that at this age and level that I am, as a student in the university, that I am exposed to this wealth of knowledge, especially from ED. And as I usually say, that I usually find the question and answer session more thought-provoking than even the core lectures. I remember the first time I saw ED when he came for a program, Cyber Africa. I think rant around the table or something like that. Yeah, over in Cyber Africa, that is the first time I saw ED. And then being a benevolent dictator as he is, I saw it live during that program. And even physically, he's very smart. Like he gave smart contributions during that policy program. And then the fact that the opportunity came to me when the semester is already hot. Currently now I'm having an exam tomorrow, but I just have to be here. I have to spare time just to attend this college because of the importance I have attached to this cohort. And then I am glad that I'm going to step into the political field with knowledge, good perspective, and then with the right tools, especially the materials that are being shared, the slides and stuff. We can go through them and keep remembering ourselves of what we've learned. Well, I'm very grateful to ED and his entire team. And then I can't wait to be part of cohort 19, because electoral college is not something that you say you are done with for once. You'll be glad to join again and again, because each time you join, you learn something new. So thank you very much to Electoral College.
Thank you so much, Mushid Aliyu. Thank you. Very, very beautiful word. Thank you. Farami Farambi, who is the current APGA chairperson, I've asked you to unmute.
All right. Good evening, and I want to say thank you to Mr. Kule Lawa or ED. Thank you so much for this amazing platform of learning. It's been truly an amazing journey. I think personally for me, at a point, I had become so unpatriotic and almost give up on this country, Nigeria. But this course has, the courses, the lecture, the stimulation has ignited a new fire in me from the practical classes, and most especially the question and answer classes are really a takeaway for me, eye-opening and always very, very impactful, and has reminded me that we cannot afford to give up on our country, because Nigeria is ours to build. And he also reminds me of a quote by John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. So to everybody and also fellow board member, I believe that that's the question we should always ask ourselves, what we can do for our country. So thank you so much, Electoral College, to the OVI facilitator from ED to the last person. Thank you so much for all you do, the effort, the time, the streetness also. It had a lot on me personally. And to my fellow court members, you have made, my fellow court members and party members, you have made this a very unforgettable experience for me. And the journey does not end here. It's only the beginning. Thank you so much, and love for country and love for God.
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you so much. I move to Jibril Abdulhamid Alhaji. Alhaji Jibril Abdulhamid. I've asked you to unmute.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you can all hear me. All right. First, I would like to appreciate the ED, Mr. Kunle Lawa, and of course the members and team members of Electoral College Nigerian for a wonderful job and putting together all the resources to make sure that we learn the nitty-gritties and of course the intricacies of politics. Thank you all for all you've done. At first, when I started the class, it's like a tall order for me because then I was almost at the peak of my national youth service with a lot of engagement, my CDS commitment, then serving as the SDGs CDS president, dealing with a lot of things because of the scope of the SDGs. But then when I come across this program and applied to it, and subsequently I was selected among the cohort members, I said, oh, if they actually find me worthy of being part of this, then I must give it my best to make sure that I perform to the fullest. So anytime that I want to drill on the track, I keep reminding myself that, okay, other people are supposed to be given this opportunity, but then we make it where many other people are there, I didn't make it, so we don't misuse it. So even earlier when the list was being called out for the graduates, I was like, my heart was beating faster than normal. I was like, oh, I just hope that I make it because I've actually invested a lot in this. Aside the fact that I've been a keen follower of Nigerian politics, participating in grassroots politics and even electioneering period, Electoral College Nigerian actually deepened my knowledge of politics, how things works, and of course, I've a shift in perspective. Now I think of things more positively and now the approach how to go about advocacy, to do things better, to achieve greater goals, everything. So this has been a profound knowledge on my own part, and I want to appreciate the Electoral College for the opportunity to be a part of this court. I believe that, inshallah, this knowledge that we've acquired will help us a great deal in championing the cause of development and governance in our country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Abdulhamid. I would like to use this opportunity to call on one of our facilitators who has graced us with her presence, the General Manager of the Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, Mrs. Adenike Lawal. She's right here with us and she'd like to say a few words to us. Welcome and welcome.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I've been listening. Well done to the entire team. Thank you, Miss Lisa, as always. I always say thank you for being patient and accommodating me. I apologize profusely. I lost track of time. It's been a long Sunday. To all the graduating fellows, I say well done. And I always thoroughly enjoy the class that I facilitate personally. I come with my applause for myself, and I do not take for granted the opportunity that I get at every cohort to discuss, teach, participate in, and interact with the different cohorts. So a huge thank you to ED and his entire team for doing this. This is what consistency is. And a few minutes ago, I was telling myself that I don't want to say accolades, but I believe very strongly that it will add up and it will make a lot of sense. So well done. To everybody who has done very well, I say kudos to you. To those who would have to sit for classes and a few extra sessions, I don't believe that it is knowledge lost. I believe that, the knowledge that you will get again just makes your conversations and your convictions stronger when it does come to bear or when it matters the most. So well done to everyone. I'm on, my commitment to the focus and the values that Electoral College stands for continues to remain. Because again, I understand how important it is, the work that you do. So thank you again for this singular honor and this very interesting privilege. I am committed. I am your servant. I will always continue to use my resources to ensure that we continue to promote and push forward the conversation of staying informed and beyond information, translating our information into active citizenry participation in politics, policymaking, and governance as a whole. God bless you all. Do have a wonderful rest of the evening, and please ensure that you also intimate your loved ones. Continue to post when next you see that there's a new cohort coming up, so that we can, the fire can catch along with many more people. God bless you, Miss Lisa. God bless you, Edie, and thank you, everyone.
My leader, my fellow Lawal, I just want to say I remain loyal, ma. It's so great to hear from you, and it's great to have you as usual. Thank you very much, ma, for everything you've done. We've been together across, I cannot count how many cohorts. You were also with us with Love for Country. My sister, Denike, I cannot say thank you more than enough. On behalf of the entire team of the cohort 18, I say thank you very much, my dear sister.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Edie, for the apt response to Mrs. Ikelawal. Thank you so much, ma'am. We look forward to having you again and again. And thank you for partnering with us. All right, we still have a couple of hands. It seems like the hands keep increasing. Don't know if we can take everyone, but can we keep it short?
Adeshola, allow
Yes.
them. It's their last visitors.
Okay.
After
It's your
this,
last
just
day.
allow them, let
Okay.
them have fun. It's their day. We're
Okay.
used to having
Okay.
the mic, so let's give them today. Not.
Okay. All right, sir. Benjamin, I've asked you to mute. Get ready to speak.
Okay.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, all. Good evening, Edie. Good evening, the wonderful team, and my fellow graduates. Today, it's a pleasure to it is a thing of pleasure. I want to say thank you so much. Well, I want to say I'm proud to say that I'm the only priest, Anglican priest in this cohort. And I'm glad to be part of the graduates today. I have been involved in active politics, despite the fact that I'm a priest. Hello, are you there?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Despite the fact that I'm an Anglican priest, that I've been involved in politics actively. Yes, I'm a card-carrying member of one of the political parties in Nigeria. I've been involved in politics since 1983. When I was in secondary school, that was when I got involved in politics under MPN. Yes. But my problem today, it is my desire to contest for elective position in Nigeria. Because I know that the Bible have taught me that when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoices. That one of the problems we are facing in Nigeria is because of the caliber of people that are in authority, the caliber of people that are leading us in Nigeria. But with this knowledge, I strongly believe that we can change the narrative in Nigeria. And electing the right people, getting them in the right position, will get things right in Nigeria. Nigeria will be great again. And I want to suggest my ED and your team that all the graduates from different cohorts in different states should come together in their different states and form a formidable team and carry on this message. Let this message not end with this, our graduation today. Rather, let's go to our respective states, form a team, and even organize programs and lectures to educate people, reorientate people on good governance. I think it will help a long way to change the narrative in Nigeria. So once more, I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Kunle Lawal and your team. And I promise that whatsoever that I have learned in this cohort or this training, I will put in effective use. Thank you and God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Okay, I'll be calling on Nnamdi Okechukwu. You can go ahead, please.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Very short one. I just want to, I can't come to the end of the call without saying this. Like, I have been inspired, I have been motivated, I have been beyond the knowledge and the education that we received, that I personally received. I have been pumped, if I should use that word, to go out there to be the change that this nation so honestly need. And that is the works that have been put the electoral college. Kudos to the sacrifices, kudos to the efforts of the entire ECN Electoral College Nigeria team. I mean, it's been a journey, and at some point, I felt that it wouldn't. I guess I wished it wouldn't come to an end, because for every time we tune in for lectures, you always get to learn something new, and always get to have add more oil to your engine, to an engine. So I trust that I'll still be coming back. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. I'll still be coming back to more to get more knowledge. But special thanks goes to Mr. Kunle Lawal. Sir, you've been an inspiration to a whole lot of us, because even up until today, I, for some reason, still felt that we'd have to pay some money, no matter how little, for everything. I mean, and here we are at the tail end of it all, and it's confirmed that this is actually free. There's already the saying that nothing is free, even in Freetown. But I don't think this is Freetown, and now you're getting something free. So yeah, I think there's actually something free in Freetown at this point. So what am I saying? I mean, making this a free school. I mean, something is something that we really cannot repay you, and repay. And we trust God. I personally trust God that we will get to meet, definitely get to meet, and you get your reward, sir. You get your reward. Definitely, you get your reward. And for every team, for everybody who have been working behind the scene, who have put in all of their efforts, all of their time, the facilitators, they've been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. That is all I have to say.
Okay, thank you for that. Next, Olua Funsho. Go ahead, please. If you are speaking, we can't hear you. Okay, go on.
I would like to say a very big thank you to Good evening, everyone. I'd like to say a very big thank you to ED and the executives of the Electoral College and the Board of Trustees also. It's been an impactful 9 weeks, and I really, really appreciate you. I'm glad I graduated, and I'm glad I committed my time to sitting in the classes and getting this knowledge. Because I I always had an interest in legislation, though I never served directly. But looking at ED's narrative, telling his stories or through the lectures, even the book that he wrote that he gave to us, I saw a lot of things there that made me come to conclusion that he said something that even without serving, that is he has collaborated on a number of bills in Nigeria, and I'll be taking that to heart because I'm still an undergraduate student, and I've had a couple of bills I've personally drafted for the welfare and the interest of students that I have not been able to like act on, but I'll be taking courage from ED's story to ensure I act on all of those. And just like he always says, that he did not lose the election, Abuja lost the senator. Thank you very much, sir, for the insightful.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Daniel Kanya, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to start by appreciating the ED, Mr. Kunle Lawal, for the privilege and for the wonderful lectures, the team at the college, the board, the facilitators, and my colleagues in the 18th cohort. I just want to say that prior to this college, participating in this cohort and the lectures, I had sincerely lost faith and hope in the entity described as Nigeria comprehensively. You know, I was also waiting for, do I add wishing for its hastened disintegration. But with these classes I've been through, I come to give Nigeria another chance. Yeah, came to give it another chance. You know, one thing I deeply appreciate the college for is that it enlightened me to the fact that politics has a science to it. And it's just like we passed through a series of science classes, you know, a series of principles to observe in the different facets of becoming, let me say, politician. You know, many years ago, a personal testimony, I had the misfortune. Do I say fortune or misfortune? I wanted to step into mainstream politics, but I knew I needed to learn. So I asked from someone who was above me, and he introduced me to an ex-senator, and told him this man wants you to mentor him. And the fellow, you know, showed me hell, and I didn't learn anything. And I just had to step away, step back. You know, of course, you'll be hot, but the college, you know, gave me a second hope. You know, and the materials have been wonderful. The efficiency, the discipline of the college. You know, in the first time, the very first class, I made mention of an instance that happened while I was in Kaduna, much younger, the 93 elections, and the way I was bashed by Mr. Lawal, you know, I almost dropped out that day. But something calmed me down, and I understand that in my cycles of life, whatever starts rough for me ends well. And at this point, I want to say I'm deeply, deeply grateful, not patronizingly or in a sycophantic manner, to the college for all I've learned. God bless you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel. Samuel Babangida, go ahead, please.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I don't know if you are hearing me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you very much, Ma. I want to sincerely appreciate God for this great opportunity because I call it a real opportunity for me. Right from when I was in junior secondary school, leadership is my passion. So meeting with electoral college is not a coincidence for me. I see it as a divine orchestration of God to where He's taking me to. Also, I want to appreciate ED. Honestly, ED is someone I will say he always speaks my mind. He always says what is in my heart. Anytime he's lecturing, it is total attention I give to his lectures. You know, that type of person don't ask question a lot, but when ED is explaining, the understanding is just everywhere. So honestly, may God continue to bless you for this course that you have taken. You will not let you down. There is something you said, forget. When you said it, I say, wow, this is someone worth emulating. You said it is better to replicate so many people than one Kunle Lawal in the Senate. So that sentence touched me. That indeed there, there are things we don't really need to be there to be there. I tell you, sir, this electoral college, in the next few years to come, the leaders we are waiting for will surely emerge from this electoral college. And I so much believe, and it will come to pass. Nigeria will be better again. Nigeria will be greater because I believe in Nigeria. Also, to my wonderful ABGA members, honestly, they are so wonderful. No wonder one man said, if you can think it, you can make it. And we are the product of our thinking. We are so united in ABGA that when our leaders say a thing, we key into it. It's just quite unfortunate that we lost the election because it's a game of number. Honestly, but I know ABGA would have made the best in this leadership, but to God be all the glory. And I solicit that if opportunity being given again, I will continue to be a member, meaning I will continue to be learning in this ECN all the days of my life, because the knowledge that is being dished out in this electoral college is not to be joked with. It is something you will use every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, and every year. So God bless the behind the scene, the people that are behind the scene, that we might not see them, we might not hear them, but they are the ones making these classes go successfully. I say, may God continue to bless you people, and may God continue to bless Electoral College. Thank you very much. I am proudly to be a student and a graduate from Electoral College. Thank you very much, ED. Thank you everyone around ED. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Samuel, and on behalf of ED and the Electoral College, amen to all your prayers. Next, Aka, Patrick. Okay, Aka has gone off. Abiodun Adeniyi, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, good evening.
Yeah. I want to appreciate all the moderators, all the facilitators, my participants, the co-graduates, and especially ED. You know, my takeout from this cohort is that it has been inclusive. And what I want to say is that we have been fighting for the implementation of the Disability Bill Act in Ogun State. But after listening to all the lectures and all what the facilitators have told us, we have re-strategized the way we want the act to be implemented facilitated. And we not say it to ourselves that we should go to court and try the act in court for the court to tell us if that bill can be implemented in Ogun State. This was taken from the cohort, and I'm really appreciating Mr. Kunle Lawan for giving me the opportunity, for making it very, very inclusive, and also for making us a better person. Now, like, we can really say that, yes, we are ready to make this country work for us. I always say something, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. And we are going to show Mr. Kunle Lawan that we are tough people, and we are going to make Nigeria work for the better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that. And more strength to you as you go ahead with that vision. Aka, Patrick. Aka, please go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, thank you very much. I would like to start my own contribution by thanking our ED and, of course, the entire Electoral College for this wonderful job that they are doing in our life and the life of our country, Nigeria. This knowledge I have just gained is going to go a long way in helping me and helping other Nigerians, because I discovered that what we really need to fix our country is an enlightened citizenry, not just an enlightened citizenry, but a citizen that is enlightened and also active. Because the more we stay away from politics, the more we keep, being in despair, losing hope, fleeing our country in the name of what they call Japa syndrome. The more our country continue to, things continue to go from bad to worse. But with this knowledge I have gained in the last couple of weeks, it has really, increased my hope that I really have to work hard. I have to talk to a lot of people, engage a lot of fellow citizens like me, that we need to get involved in the process, because that's the only way we can salvage our country. That's the only way we can get in the right person in power. Because if you look at Nigeria very well, our country, obviously, look at the likes of our ED, Kunle Lawan. Most of the times when I listen to him, I listen to so many of our facilitators, I just ask myself that how come we have this kind of people, very educated, enlightened, people, and then we end up with the kind of people we end up with in leadership positions. These are the kind of people that have been lecturing us, that have been facilitating. These are the kind of people that should be in leadership positions. Because if these people are in leadership positions, one can only imagine what this country will be and what this country will achieve. But these kind of things cannot happen without an enlightened citizenry that is also active. As I was thinking of all this knowledge that I have gained from the Electoral College, I just remembered a report that was submitted just a few days ago in Abuja on a legislative deliberative barometer, where they submitted a report. They said about 4 out of the 109 senators, about 4 senators have not spoken even a word on the floor of the Senate at plenary since 2023 till last week. Then in the House of Reps, they mentioned about 48 members, who have not mentioned even a word out of 360 in the National Assembly. And, so these people came up with this data, these figures so that Nigerians will know. These are the kind of things we need to let our people know, because the people are talking about a steady decline in the quality of debate on the floor of the Senate, particularly and in the House of Reps, particularly at plenary. And they also came up with a data. If we can remember, there's one majority leader many assemblies ago, who's from Cross River State, Senator Victor Ndoma Egba. They did talk about that man. They say the particular house, the particular Senate, in which the man came first in terms of contributions, sponsoring of bills, sponsoring of motions, coming up with arguments for and against bills and motions and debates and resolutions. That the assembly, the Senate, he came number 1. Well, the Senate that time his people did not return him. So this kind of information that will make up people to know who are the right people that should get into the right positions, so that this country can move forward, so that even in our various legislatures, the quality of debates will rather be increasing instead of reducing, as current data, seem to be showing, So I want to thank the Electoral College, and I also thank our ED, because it's a particular thing I have learned from him as a person, which is to be firm, to be disciplined, to be objective, and to always stick to facts, figures, and logic, and to have to maintain your stand and be uncompromising. I have learned this from our ED, and I like to encourage him that he should continue, because this is a very, very good, these are very, very good characters. And then lastly, I would like to align myself with an earlier speaker, the man of God, the Reverend, who suggested that a group should be created so that graduates from various states can come together and see how they can, address these things at the levels of their states, instead of being individualistic, because we now will be going as individuals. But if we can come together as groups in our various states, I believe that we are likely to achieve more in that sense. So I align myself completely with that suggestion, and I do hope that appropriate action will be taken in that direction. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you again.
Thank you very much, Aka. That was a lovely speech. Prince Rutherford, please go ahead.
Jessica, Rutherford, before you go ahead, thank you everyone for everything you've been doing. We'll take him as the last. I'll be honest, we've tried, but people need to go and pray. We need to remember all that. We'll take him as the last, and then we can close this event. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay. Rutherford. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Good evening. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
All right. So I want to appreciate the organizers of this program, the ED, all your team members. You all have been phenomenal, very wonderful. And every individual who participated in this program, your contributions made this program very mad. And I'm not saying this to correct you, but I want you to know that you are not autocratic, because you said a little bit of autocracy is in you. I think you are rather firm, resolute, and an enforcer. Because there was a time I was in this meeting where I was trying to tell them that in democracy, there are times when you enforce a standard. And they say, no, democracy is about allowing people to do what they want to do, how they want to do it. But from what you just said now, you made me become correct today that in democracy, you also enforce standards. So I think you're a principled man. You're not autocratic. When you stand your ground, it doesn't mean you're autocratic. You're just principled. And I thank you for being autocratic in your sense. But for me, you are principled. Thank you for being that way. And the second thing I want to say is to the 233 individuals that just graduated from this course. Listen to me very carefully. It took just 4 people in the Bible to chase away an entire Syrian army. I think with the 233, we can really, really change political outlook of this country. At least for the past 5 years, we have been graduating people into the space called Nigeria. And I'm just learning about Electoral College this year. It means the past graduates, either they've not been doing enough, or maybe they've been doing something, but I think we need a bit of organization or coordination. So I wish there is a time, sometime in the future, where we can have a senator sponsor a bill at the National Assembly that police literacy should be taught as a course, maybe not as a graduate course, but as a workshop in every secondary school and university. Because graduating from university is about having a certificate and having character. Now, being part of this program has shown me the importance of one acknowledging character as part of political awareness. So if we can at least have this kind of course taught in a workshop in a university, imagine the kind of youth will be graduating into our nation. Because if you miss them in school, like in secondary school and university, it is difficult to gather the people together again and begin to teach them this unique thing. I really hope to see such a thing happen. Maybe just like the man of God said, at the state level, we can begin to meet our senators or members of the House of Reps to see if there's a way they can sponsor a bill so that this thing can be inculcated into school curricula. I really see where we will go to in the future with it. And lastly, I want to encourage every individual that is a member of ED's team. You have been so phenomenal, and I don't want you to drop. I want to believe you're not being paid and you are volunteering. Please, if there's anything that's ever going to make you feel you're not giving, you're giving your best and you're not being acknowledged, I want you to believe that the people you teach, there is a way they are going to give back to you in the future. Even if I don't know you in person, I want to believe that the things I'm going to be doing in the society, owing to this literacy I've just acquired, is going to be you saying to yourself, I know I mentored this person through this class because I remember his name, and this is what he's doing in the society. At least I'm glad that somebody is making me feel fulfilled. So thank you all. I don't know if I really am going to have a certificate because I don't know what level of attendance I put up. There are days I was not able to stay on as much as 60 minutes, but I want to believe the knowledge and the character that this course has infused in me is enough for me to say my political awareness level has increased. So thank you all, and may God bless you all.
Amen to that. Thank you so much for that encouraging speech. And yes, thank you for recognizing that the certificate is important, but the knowledge is more important. Just in case you did not get the certificate, you can always come back. You know, we can keep learning together. So thank you for that. And once again, cohort 18, congratulations to every one of you. Please, you do well to follow the Electoral College if you haven't done so already on all the social media platforms and on YouTube also. Okay? Edie, do you have any final words?
No, no. My name has been mentioned too much today. She's singing too much about me. I want Lisa, the mother of the cohort, to make any final statement on behalf of the college. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Edie. Thank you so much, Jessica. So first, I would like to thank all the back-end team. I'd like to thank the moderators. I would like to thank, the manager of cohort who does the major work, putting the attendance together, making sure that the parties are going well. Well done to everybody. It's not just a one-man show. It's a whole collective effort, and I really appreciate every one of you. But most especially, I want to thank Edie for this initiative. It just started in his bedroom or in his sitting room, like he likes to say, but it has expanded across the world, not just Nigeria, but even outside Africa. It has gone to every part of the world. So thank you so much, Edie, for your visionary leadership. Electoral College would not be where it is without you. In fact, there will be no Electoral College without Kunle Lawal. That is a given. So we truly, truly appreciate you. And like the students have said, they will pay you back by their actions. They will pay you back by the impact that they will make in the community. So well done again. Congratulations, cohort 18. You're now associates of the college. Your graduating list will be pasted on the group, and then the group will be open for conversations. For your certificates, you're going to get them. You have to be patient because you're quite a number, but everyone will get his or her certificate as long as your name is on the graduating list. For those that didn't make the list, the process was free and fair. The process was it was automated. So it was not a matter of, oh, my name was omitted. No, if your name is not there, it's because your name is not supposed to be there. So take it in good faith, take the lessons you've learned. But if you really want the certificates, then you can register again for the next cohort. So we hope that it won't stop here. This is just a launching pad. We hope that all the knowledge that has been learned during the cohort will be taken to the marketplace, will be taken to the schools, will be taken to your families, your communities, and then there'll be, the idea is for the trained to also train others. Is a train the trainer model. So we hope that you also will pass on this knowledge and this enlightenment that you've gotten during your time at the college. Thank you again to everyone, to all our facilitators. Thank you for always being there. Over 18 cohorts. Every time I reach out to you, you're always there, irrespective and in spite of your busy schedule. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. On this note, I would like to say that we've come to the end of this graduation this evening. The conversation will continue on your groups. For those that have maybe an issue with your name, or you feel that you should have graduated but you didn't, please reach out to the chairpersons of your party. No one should reach out to the DED. No one should reach out to the manager of the cohort. Any complaints should be channeled through the chairpersons of your party, and then they will channel it to the manager of cohort, please. Thank you, everyone, and good evening.
Okay, thank you, DED. And that brings us to the end of today's session and the end of the cohort officially. Have a good night, everyone.